Wednesday, and that means it's Beer Keggers baseball day. We're going to be at the MMA Stars today. I'm going to make sure I can start talking now, because this part here is going on YouTube. So welcome everybody to another, this is actually game number 2 of the season. Oh, you were thinking it was Charlie Sheen as he's walking out. During the Wild Thing song, for sure thought that was, I pictured that in my head, but for some reason I saw Sidewinder's head on Charlie Sheen with the, the cut that he was wearing, the sleeveless thing. So that's what I saw. Anyways, it is game number 2 here for the Beer Keggers, who are at the MMA Stars today. We've got Chris Spagus is going to start pitching for us. And we already warmed up, quote unquote, warmed up by playing Arco's team, and it didn't fare out well for the Beer Keggers. Everybody got tired as usual. So, yeah, we're going to see how the game goes against computer opponents. But I'm going to get that started right here, right now, for game number 2 of the Beer Keggers at the MMA Stars. As I get everything ready to go, I better click on this screen here, make sure it doesn't come up with a new, like, sometimes I click things and it makes a keyboard and make 2 players. I don't want to play myself. I mean, not on the stream. So Ego is 32 tough, same as it's always been. So we are... I don't need any substitutes. Actually, I think we need to keep, like now Clipper Flipper, he's only a catcher. No, play everybody. I think everybody's healthy, so we'll go ahead and play them all. Oof, Chris Spagus, he has no power, which is, is what it is. But we can always substitute. We can throw his wife in there. She's always angry at him for not having the power that she wants him to have, so... put him in there. But anyways, the Beer Keggers at the MMA Stars. Game number 2 starts with the typical lineup for the Beer Keggers. The MMA Stars are at home. Beer Keggers visiting. Therefore, yours truly, the Beer Keggers, will be up first, starting with Frogman Barbarian, who is our third baseman today. He's third or first. Sidewinder Kapowie on first. This is Beer on second. KFB and short. 30 Kurt behind the plate. Frogman's first at bat goes foul for pitch number 1. That one goes in the slot there between second and second baseman. Foulbender picks it up, walks it to second base.
The left fielder.
Big Slick, Brandon Ball's his first at bat. Frogman's on first, no outs. 333 average for Big Slick, 3 RBIs, but no homers yet in the season. And that's not going to do it either. That goes, is it going to make it? Yep. So Jorge Masvidal, the Banff, who just got his butt kicked.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 71.
A couple weeks ago, he runs up and catches it, so that's 1 out now. 600 for KFB with a homer. Now that's also not going to go to where we wanted it to, so that's 2 outs now. The brothers both pop out as Frogman Barbarian is on first base.
73.
2 outs. Mr. Reliable, who got a homer against Arco, gonna punch it right into McGregor's fist. Easy catch. Out number 3. Beer Keggers got 1 run and are now retired in the top of the first, as the bottom of the first brings the Stylebender champion at 185.
Now batting,
Izzy.
second baseman, number 10.
Pitching for the Beer Keggers, again, Chris Dirt Bagus. Number 51.
Nope, high.
I'll throw that one high on the inside. Ball number 1.
Ball inside.
Izzy likes neither one of those. Both are balls. That one goes on the outside.
Strike.
Dirt Bagus makes that one a strike. Or 2-1. We'll take that one foul. That makes it 2-2. Here comes another pitch. Just a little bit shy. Strike makes it full count. Right down the middle. Izzy fouls that one for another strike. Well, the same strike, but that one he swings and misses. A little upset. Chris Dirtbags is hoping he doesn't get attacked.
Number 51.
You find it hard to... Arco is saying in chat he is finding it difficult to root for his nemesis in the UFC Pick'em challenge that happens every week. All right, that one goes to... Can Dirty Kurt throw it to first? He can. Kapowie and Dirty Kurt, the duo there, somehow make it for out number 1. I was reading chat. I didn't catch who the last thing was. I don't think it was Namajunas, but you got DC Daniel Cormier, champ, with 2 outs, no runners on. DC's a little slow there. He makes the power hitter, though, but he makes the second one a strike also. Oh, and a strikeout for Chris Dirtbag as DC hangs both outs up, heads back to the dugout to grab his mitt. It's bottom 1, no score on the board for either team. Rusty Edge coming out first, top of 2 for Beer Keggers.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 17.
All right, here's Rusty. He's sitting at a 400 average, 2 RBIs, but no homers yet either in the season. Right down the line, I believe, I don't know. Yeah, that was Amanda Nunes. Dives for it. Can't quite get a hold of it. Throws it first, but Rusty's already there. His mom, now sitting at 400 average, 1 on, no outs, follows her son. Down the line, actually it goes foul. She pops that one up. That one's going to get caught by Justin Gaethje, the catcher.
Number 13.
Taiwaner Kapowie got a homer in the last game with 2 RBIs, 600 average. Quite abnormal for this player. Hits it right to second. Here comes the double play. Just like that, Taiwaner Kapowie's always ruining it. Every once in a while, she pulls a rabbit out of her hat. However, this is typical. No runs for the Beer Keggers, thanks to Taiwaner Kapowie, the top of 2. Stipe Miocic, the former heavyweight champion, steps into the box facing Chris Dirtbagas, who doesn't normally pick him. A swing and a miss there, like some sort of slider or changeup. Well, that one's going to Rusty. If he can get to it, he'll just throw it to first. A little late, but I wonder does hold on to it. A run for Stipe as Python. The Irishman, Conor McGregor, overpaid. Hits that one into the crowd. Deep foul. Dirtbagas throws that one low. Doesn't want to get his head chopped off. McGregor swings and misses under the ball there for strike number 2. 1-2 for McGregor. No outs. That goes foul down the line as well. A little bit on the outside there. I'll make it 2-2 for Conor McGregor. Also foul. Coming in on the inside. Barbarian dives for it. Is about 30 feet too short. Sidewinder dives for it. Probably pulled a hip on that one. Swing and a miss. Conor McGregor's out of here. Like his last 5 fights. Here's Khabib Bear Wrestler, recently retired Hall of Famer. Undefeated in the UFC. Not undefeated out here as Chris throws a strike there. All right, Dirty Kurt runs for it. Nowhere in sight as it goes over the net into the crowd. 2 strikes. 3 strikes. Another strikeout for Dirtbagas. This time, the Bear Wrestler. Justin Gaethje, their catcher. He's now out on the batter's box. Wishful thinking that he would be out, but he's actually in the batter's box, swinging and striking. 2 outs. You have Miocic still on first. Dirtbagas has thrown 2 strikes, no balls. Gaethje swings and a miss again. Chris Dirtbag is 3 in a row for strikeouts. Score is 0 up in the third. Top of the 3. I was listening to hear how it sounded. Beer Keggers are sending, hey guys! Bottom of the order. Dirty Kurt's the first to go. We haven't gone through the order yet. It's the third inning. Holy cow. There's Dirty Kurt. He's 400 average. And that one's a beauty as he sends it out to right field, making it to first base as Cormier throws it to Khabib on second.
The pitcher, number 51.
Your pitcher, Chris Dirtbagus, he's a specialist in something. I'm not sure, but he's going to attempt to hit this one. He hits it foul for strike number 1. That one's down the line. It's a double play. Nunez throws it to first. Dirtbag's a little slow. Stylebender standing on the bag at first. Easy double play. Back to the top of the order. First baseman, actually playing third today, Frogman Barbarian.
That's inside.
With those 2 outs, that's the first one coming on the inside for strike. Now that makes it, the first one was a ball. That one was a strike. Berryman hits it out to center. Masvidal throws a Stylebender, and Berryman's standing on first.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Big Slick, 0 for 1 in this game. He has 3 RBIs overall, 286 average. 2 outs. Frogman on first. In the hole there in the slot, that puts Frogman on second. Big Slick on first.
Now batting, the
500 average, 50-50, 0 for 1 in the game, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. The franchise player of the Beer Keggers, Kungfubeer. Old man. Oh, you let that was already in the mitt before he even swung. Slow reaction. That's going foul, thank goodness, because that's 2 strikes now with 2 outs, 2 on. That's the first. That's an easy out for Nunez as she taps the bag. Beer makes it third out and no runs scored for the Beer Keggers, top of 3. Center fielder, Jorge. Can I call him Horge? Horge Masvidal. Up in the box first. There's a hard time hitting the ball. As you see, his contact is real low. 500 average. He does have a homer, and more importantly, 3 RBIs. Chris Dirtbagus is careful. Sends it a little high, trying to get him to pop out.
Right.
Masvidal does swing for that and terribly misses it. This is more his speed, but it goes foul ball.
No.
That one's a little bit too high again. We're sitting at 2-2 for Masvidal.
Ball inside.
That makes it full count. Dirtbagus has to be careful here. He doesn't want to get a homer on him.
Ball 4. Take
Oh, he started to swing, but he held back, and therefore the first walk happens to be Jorge Masvidal. Masvidal, the champ of the badass motherfucker belt, BMF. Oh, Cerrone is going to... What? Cerrone does not bunt. He's a full-fledged hitter normally, but that's going to second base way too late. Dirty Kurt doesn't have the arm, so Masvidal steals. Dirty Kurt can't get it there. Probably going to end up stealing a lot. Strike number 2. It's 2 up now, no outs. Masvidal stole second.
That's outside.
Woo! That looked like that was a strike. Going low, and he's going to bunt. Let's throw him out at first. So they make the play to third. That's a runner in scoring position now. Stylebender 0 for 1, 200 average on the season with an RBI. You got a runner in scoring position.
Inside.
Dirtbagus chooses to throw that one on the inside. Ball number 1.
Strike.
Makes that an even strike. 1-1 now.
Strike.
That also catches the inside corner for strike number 2. Let's see. Tricky here. He does catch a piece of that, makes it foul. It remains 2 strikes and 1 ball. Oh, no. Where are we going? Dirty Kurt dropped that one, allowing the run to come in. But now on the board is the MMA Stars as, who the hell was that? Stylebender out on base now. Uh-oh. Coming in way inside. Got a little shooken up by that run there. Dirt Baggis pulls it back together, throws that one as a strike. That's a high fly. Sidewinder's looking for it. Dives for it, can't get to it. 2-2. Got runner on first, one out.
Ball inside.
That's going to make it full.
Ball forward.
Another batter walk. Coach Dirt Baggis is probably going to get yelled at when he's in the bullpen, or the dugout, I should say. Bullpen would be his wife, who's probably standing by on deck. Dirt Baggis now has 2 runners on with only 1 out.
Strike.
He does catch that in the zone for strike number 1.
Off the plate.
Taking a piece of that is DC.
Strike 3.
Oh, he strikes out DC. That's 2 in a row for DC. I don't know. It might be a little too early to yank Dirt Baggis. I think after maybe somebody hits 2 home runs on him, it might be time. But for now,
That's inside.
pitch to Miocic. 2 outs, 2 on.
Ball high.
He's trying to entice Miocic into a slugfest there.
That's inside.
Try to take the easy route and just go for a pop out.
Strike.
That makes it strike. That's 3-1 against Miocic. Again, 2 outs.
Strike.
He doesn't swing on that and pays the price with strike 2, full count for Miocic. They're still in, but doesn't matter. Miocic strong enough to break the bat in half. Stares down Chris Dirt Baggis on the mound. 1 for the MMA Stars. Puts him ahead at the bottom of 3. Mr. Reliable, who got the only home run against Arco's team.
Now batting the center fielder, number
We'll play them
73.
this season, by the way. And More Freedom has beaten Arco, by the way, as well in his own league. Rusty clips that one for a foul. Strike number 1.
Right.
Oh, a little too slow. Now when he hits down the line, does he have the speed to make it? Probably not. Cerrone underhands it to Nunez.
Now batting
Out
the
number
right
1.
fielder,
The pitcher is
number
garbage.
17.
The ump is garbage. The pitcher's garbage. Everybody's garbage. Beer Keggers. I don't even know who that was. I thought that was Rusty. Kyle Bender diving for it. Takes out.
Now
Rusty
batting
edge.
the second baseman, number 21.
All right, Mrs. Beer, you're the last hope in this inning for the Beer Keggers. You're 0-1 right now. And that's going to make it 1-1 as you get a base hit off that. Congratulations.
Now batting
Keeping it
the
alive.
first baseman,
A Sidewinder
number
Kapowie
13.
resulted her last at-bat as a double play, taking out Mrs. Beer. Crushes that one foul. That one's going to the slot. That's a good hit for Sidewinder Kapowie. Mrs. Beer is going to round third, and she's headed home. Kapowie's stopping on second, sliding in as Mrs. Beer ties the game 1-1. It's an RBI for Sidewinder Kapowie and a double for herself. Jody Kurtz, 1-1. 2 outs. Gets pushed off the, okay, Sidewinder's going to third. Did she make it? No, bullshit. No, she was there. I do that all the time to the computer, and they always mark safe. Sidewinder Kapowie gets robbed with her advance to third. Gertie Kurt will get another chance at bat next inning. However, Conor McGregor is going to close it out here. Actually, he's going to start the closeout of the MMA Stars. He's going to begin as we close out this inning. Kind of what I was thinking.
That's up.
Dirt Baggis garbage thrown all over the place, as you guys expect. Everybody's chanted Sidewinder. I don't know if they know that she didn't quite make it. I'm sure they do. Motter throws it to first. Surprised Sidewinder didn't drop it there.
Now batting
It happens.
the shortstop,
Khabib, who got struck out his
number
last at bat,
21.
steps up to the plate. Got a runner on. No outs, of course. First one goes foul. Strike number 1 for the Bear Wrestler. Going to take a piece of that. That fouls it for strike number 2. The bag is in the corner. Khabib sends it out to the crowd off third base. Foul ball. a little high.
You're out.
Khabib doesn't care. He's going for it. That is a swing and a miss.
The
Strikeout.
catcher,
Chris
number
Dirtbagus. Out number
26.
one.
Strike.
It looks like it's not doing sounds or whatever. I'm not sure why. It should be, but who knows? Maybe I didn't log in the last 10 seconds. So now we have 2 strikes here on Justin Gaethje. You have a runner on first, 1 out. Dirtbagus throws it on the inside and a swing and a miss. Gaethje can't get a piece of it.
Now
Striking him
the
out,
center
Jorge
fielder,
Masvidal,
number
center fielder.
65.
He got walked his last at bat. 500 average with the homer. 2 outs. Runner on first. He's going to crisply crisp that thing, but it's going to go foul.
Inside.
That did not look like that was on the inside. That looked like that was going to be a strike.
That's outside.
That one was definitely not in the strike zone. That one was a foul ball there. 2-2 with 2 outs.
That's up.
Oh, I think Dirtbagus got robbed there. That looked like that was definitely going to be right in the strike zone. They're
Strike
stealing,
three,
but again, doesn't matter. Masvidal swings and misses, but strike because Dirty Kurt held on to it this time, ending the bottom of the 4th there. MMA Stars with 0. The game is tied at top of 5 as Dirty Kurt comes up first. Pitcher Chris Dirtbagus
The catcher,
in
number 69.
the, what do you call that? What the hell's that called where you're on deck? Forgot. Dirty Kurt fouls that one, swinging just a little bit too late. That one swung on time, but that's 2 strikes now. Right to Bear Wrestler at shortstop.
The pitcher,
Easy out, number 1.
51.
Chris Dirtbagus 0 for 1 in the season, as this is his second at bat, but first game playing.
Strike.
Decided just, I don't know, swing on it after it's already there, but that's a good one for Dirtbagus. That should get him a double if he makes it. Jorge's throwing it to second. Dirtbagus slides in and safe for a double.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Frogman
number
Barbarian, top of the
27.
order. 2 singles. His average is up at 857. That's no, Dirtbagus better go back to second because Frogman hit that right to the right fielder. Out
Now
number
batting,
1.
The left fielder.
Big
number
slip. Brandon Ball's 1 for
74.
2. 375 average, which is unusual for him in a Beer Kegger season. Right down the line, it does go foul. Amanda dives for it and stops it. Foul. That makes it strike number 2, no balls. Oh, why did you hit that one up? Dirtbagus goes back to second. Big Slick's out. Pop out, number 3.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So that ends. I didn't think that was the third out,
34.
but yep, Cerrone's up. Cerrone struck out. Chris Dirtbagus is already out of gas, which is weird because I only threw like 2 fastballs.
Strike.
That's on the inside corner. Cerrone didn't take it, but he took a strike instead.
Right.
That's a swing and a miss.
Ball low.
That's way too low. He lets that one go smartly.
Strike 3.
Strike 3, just out of reach for Cerrone. Dirtbagus with no energy.
The second
Causes out
baseman,
number 1 with 3
number
strikes.
10.
Adesanya, 185 champion.
Ball inside.
Watches that first one coming too close to the inside there for strike or ball. That was ball number 1. The second one was going to be a strike. Kungfubeer standing underneath it at short. Easy out. Number 2, Stylebender heads back to the dugout.
Number 51.
Amanda Nunes, champ for the female, 120, 135, and 145.
Strike.
Watches that first one just fly past her for strike number 1.
Strike.
Swinging and a miss. She can't get a piece of that one. That makes it strike number 2 with 2 outs. She does get a piece of that one, sends it behind her. This one's going low. She does get a piece of it. Misses Beer to first. Sidewinder grabs it in the nick of time for out number 3. So right now the score is tied at 1. Top of 6. KFB, who's 0 for 2, will be up first, followed by Mr. Reliable, who's 0 for 2 as well.
Now batting.
Donald
the
Cerrone is
shortstop,
pitching.
Number
The Banff,
71.
the actual Banff, has the Banff branch in Colorado for training. Sending this downtown to KFB. He punches it right in the hole. He'll get a single out of that one. Masvidal picks it up, sends it to second base. KFB with a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 73.
Mr. Reliable's doing terrible for 2, 143 on the season, and nothing and nothing. KFB's on first, no outs. Right to the shortstop. Oh, the shortstop can't hang on to it. So that means Kungfubeer is going to round third. He's headed home. Don't know if he's going to make it. He does. Mater with an
Now batting,
RBI.
the right fielder,
Another
number
point added to the
17.
Beer Keggers by Old Man sliding into home. Rusty Edge now tries to bring Mr. Reliable in.
No.
A little bit too high for Rusty. Lets that one go. Ball number 1. That one he'll punch. Bear Wrestler is going to, okay, looks like there's going to be a pickle here. I'm trying to go back. I was trying to go back. He wouldn't go back.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Was making noise.
number 21.
Yeah, the old man definitely hustled that one. All right, here's Mariana Beer, 429 on the season. Punches that over third base. He's going to make it. Slides in. Mariana makes it to 2 and puts her son on third. Scoring position with
Now
1 out.
batting, the first
As
baseman,
Sidewinder Kapow, he's here to
number
ruin
13.
it all. She does have a double and an RBI, as we know, but also has a couple double plays and stuff on her as well. That's a foul. He punches that in a pretty good spot. That will give Sidewinder 2 RBIs in 1 game. Mariana holds up on
Now
third.
batting,
Rusty
the
comes in and
catcher,
scores.
Number 69.
Tapping the plate for a 3-1 lead to the Beer Keggers. I don't know what's going on there. Everybody go back. That's an infield fly. Everybody's standing on their base. Dirty Kurt hip hops, hopscotches back to the dugout. 2 outs now. Chris Dirtbaggus is 1 for 2 with his last being a double. Runners on first and third. He'll foul the first one there.
That's inside.
That's a little bit inside low for ball number 1. You punch that. Oh no, right to Nunez on first. Ending any further runs by the Beer Keggers. Sidewinder for MVP for sure. Beer Keggers put 2 on the board for a 2-point lead now as the MMA Stars. The bottom 6 send up DC Daniel Cormier first, who has 2 strikeouts.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 90.
143 with 0 homers, 0 RBIs. Chris has no energy, but he's like, I can take out DC.
Strike.
Until he'll say that until a homer gets taken off his, puts on his stat.
Ball high.
'Cause DC only needs 1 shot. We've all seen that.
That's down.
Chris is playing with him a little bit.
Strike.
That hits the corner for strike number 2. Let's see how much gas he has. He's throwing a fastball here. So sky high. The old man's calling for it. Hopefully he pulls it in.
Out.
That'll be out number 1.
Now batting,
DC with
the
0 and 3
left
now.
fielder,
As Miocic, who's 1 for 2.
16.
Coming to face Chris Dirtbaggs for 3rd time today.
Strike.
Swinging and a missing. Gonna fire a curveball here. Miocic likes that. Look at that. Berryman waits and then does a hop and catches
Third
midair.
baseman,
Out number 2.
28.
As the Mayweather challenger,
Strike.
Conor McGregor, comes in to try to do something. Hopefully he doesn't break his leg here swinging
No
on this
high.
thing.
Outside.
Chris is just barely missing the strike zone there. Trying to be careful of McGregor's power,
Inside.
in that left hand especially. That's going to be...
Strike.
Oh, he catches the strike. Very nice. Full count. 2 outs.
Strike 3.
Oh, and a swing and a miss. He tosses the bat, hangs his head in shame, heads back to the dugout. Chris Dirtbaggus, 3 up, 3 down. The Beer Keggers now stepping up the bat at the top of the 7. Frogman Barbarian, 2 for 3, will be first. Big Slick
Now
on
batting,
deck.
the third baseman, number 27.
750 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Frogman Barbarian is doing a lot better this year in the start than he was last year. First pitch,
That's inside.
lets that comes floating on in the inside there for ball number 1. That one's a nice one. He likes that. That's gone. That's way gone. Frogman Barbarian's second homer of the season in as many games. 2 games, 2 homers, 446 feet. It is his 4th RBI as it counts him as an RBI.
Now
Slapping
batting, the left
hamburgers
fielder,
there with Big
number
Slick,
74.
who's up next, who has no home runs but 3 RBIs. He's 1 for 3 in today's game. He'll hit that one straight in the air, and it looks like Miocic. All right, sorry, that's Gaethje at catcher. Just going to stand there and wait for it to come down. His brother also 1 for 3, 500, but he has a homer in the last game with 1 out. Hits it right to Khabib and doesn't have the speed to make it to first.
The center fielder, number
That makes it 2
73.
outs. Big Slick, Big Slick was already first. We have Mr. Reliable. He's going to let that one come across the plate as strike number 1.
Low.
That's a little low. He lets that one go by. He likes that one, but it doesn't quite clear Conor McGregor's grasp, who picks it up, tosses the first for the out, and that is only 1, but it still increases the lead for the Beer Keggers, top of 7. And the MMA Stars, trailing by 3, send up Khabib first.
The shortstop.
He has 1 strikeout, but he also has a pop out or something. I don't remember what caused him to get out. Kurt Baggis hanging in there, so he's staying in the game.
Ball inside.
Throws that one way on the inside for ball number 1.
Low.
Okay, I don't know if that was so low, but this one goes to Frogman. Merriman fields it, throws it to first. Beeb is out, number 1.
Batting, the catcher.
You got
number
Gaethje, all sort of
26.
confidence, sitting at 0 for 2 with nothing on the season to show for that confidence level. Pointing where he thinks it's going to go. That one goes in a little too low. Ball number 1. Gaethje gets a piece of that one, sending it foul. Strike 1. 1-1. That's way on the outside. Anybody could see as his windup was happening that wasn't going to be a strike.
Strike.
That one was 83 miles an hour strike down the middle.
Through.
And he just misses it. Mr. Baggis celebrates with an elbow
Center
fist down.
Number 65.
And that was strike number 3 for out number 2. Jorge Masvidal proceeds in hitting that son of a gun out of the ballpark for a home run. The BAMF pulls his belt out, displaying it for all, and 429 feet of home run, adding a run to the MMA Stars. Now within 2, as Donald Cowboy Cerrone
Now batting,
is not going to
number 43.
apparently hit. He's going to send in Thug Rose. Kurt Baggis doesn't know what to do here as he's expecting Cerrone. Thug Rose steps up,
Strike.
watches the first pitch just go by her.
Ball inside.
Throws that one on the inside. She doesn't bite. It's going to go right to the inside. She's going to crush that one. That's going off the wall. Rusty can't get a hold of it. She goes to second. Old man standing there
Now batting,
for
the
whatever
second
reason.
baseman, number 10.
0 for 3. Adesanya. 2 outs. Runner on second.
Strike.
Kurt Baggis hits the strike zone for number 1. That one goes to Kapawi, who's going to try to run to the base and barely tags it. For out number 3. Thug is out. Max Holloway is coming in for the pitcher. I'm being yelled at by the audience there to pull Mr. Baggis, and that may happen. There's only 1 home run, though.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
I
17.
think you guys just don't like him. All right, here's Rusty. First at bat, top of the 8th.
Strike.
That fell in for a strike.
No,
That's not even
outside.
close. He's taking his time, being patient for once. crushes that one, but McGregor reaches down, picks up the left, fires it to Nunez.
Now batting the second baseman.
Out number one, as his mom Mariana comes up. She's got a double and a single so far. He's gonna just clip that one. It's gonna get caught out by left. Miocic picks it up easily. As Sidewinder Kapow is gonna put an end in this inning here. The MVP of the Beer Keggers by audience polling. It's like a Facebook poll, by the way. She puts that in the slot. That goes out to Masvidal. Sidewinder with a base hit. When you expect her to do poorly, she does well. You expect her to hopefully do well, or wish that she does poorly. On the other hand, you got Dirty Kurt, who almost never does well. Either home runs or he does something stupid. And that's neither. That's going to be a off the wall. I don't know if Sidewinder can make it. Sidewinder's headed for it. No, Sidewinder's go. I can't make Sidewinder go back, but somehow the game gave that one to me as Sidewinder sliding safe for another score on the Beer Keggers. Now leading by 3 as Dirt Baggis with 2 outs. Dirty Kurt on second. Dirt Baggis with a nice hit. It might be on the wall. Nope. Masvidal comes in from the wall slightly. That makes it 3 with a score of 1 at the top of the 8th. Beer Keggers lead by 3. The MMA Stars with 2 more at-bats, inning-wise, is going to send champ Amanda Nunes up first. The crowd, the audience is chanting to poll Dirt Baggis here, and they might be right. Let's check our options here. He did a hell of a game. We should send in the base man. Actually, we should. I can't substitute because I've already. Oh, maybe I can. Nope, I already substituted. So it's base man instead of Dird. Dird's a nice closing pitcher, but base man is always a good choice.
Inside.
That's a little bit on the inside, trying to make her swing. Used to play base, aka Hoolan baseman. Goes right through him. Big Slick, or that would be Mr. Reliable, sends it to Old Man at second. Big Slick's out at left. For some reason I want to say Big Slick a lot tonight. All right, you got a runner on, no outs. Baseman is now pitching to DC, who has 2 strikeouts. And they're not going to make that. Dirty Kurt can't get it there in time. He's like, hey guys, stealing. All right, DC's, come on, Kurt, get over there. He catches it. Somehow, I had to move him though.
Fielder, number 16.
Got 1 out on the board. Runner on second. Hoolan baseman.
Right.
Throwing that one. Stipe Miocic can't get a piece of it, thank goodness.
Ball inside.
Yeah, it looked more like a strike to me, but okay.
Strike.
That's definitely a strike there. So now the audience is yelling to put Dirt Baggis back in, but, you know, you can't. Out number 2, strikeout number 1 for Hoolan baseman.
Number 28.
He's ready to roll here against McGregor.
That's inside.
2 outs, runner on second. That goes on the inside. Sidewinder can't quite get to it. That's going to be that's going home, but it ain't going to make it. Dirty Kurt throws to the second to make it look good. So a run on the board for the MMA Stars, bringing it within 1. Actually, no, that's within 2. I forgot about the last run the Beer Keggers made.
That's inside.
So again, we have a runner on second with 2 outs.
Inside.
Khabib, who does have 3 strikeouts, I'm pretty sure.
Strike.
Takes that one as a strike there. He's not very good with the fastball, I don't think. See, he swings at that one, looking for a changeup. 2 outs. Baseman could have it here. That sends it foul.
That's down.
2-2, that's in the dirt.
Strike three.
Strike three. Khabib can't hang on to the fastball. Tries to break the bat. Can't do that either. The game is close. Beer Keggers last at bat, top of the ninth, leading by 2. Frogman Barbarian, who does have a homer and is 3 for 4, up first, followed by the two brothers.
Baseman, number 27.
Keggers aren't choking. They're currently winning. You're used to the blowouts, though, right?
That's up.
All right, he lets that first one go by. That one he likes in the slot. That is a base hit for Frogman Barbarian.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Big
number
Slicks had a terrible
74.
game. 1 good hit out of 4. Frogman on first, no outs. He does like that one, though. He's headed for home. Frogman's headed to second. Frogman's headed home. That is an RBI for Big Slick.
Batting, the
Another run
number
added
71.
to the lead of the Beer Keggers. As Kungfubeer with a 3-point lead. Top of the ninth. Hits that one barely and tries to make it at first, but he ain't going to make it.
Now batting,
He needs
the
a-
center
he-
fielder.
He needed a
number
wheelchair to get that far
73.
anyways. 1 out. Balls moves to scoring position as Mr. Reliable hits it down the line. That's fair ball. That's a double RBI for Big. Oh, he didn't run. I'm not sure why. I told him to.
Now batting, the
Whatever,
right
another
fielder,
run
number
for the Beer
17.
Keggers as Mr. Reliable gets a base hit with an RBI. Rusty's up. 1 out. That one's a little high, but that's fine because he didn't want to pop out. That one he likes. He barely taps it. He doesn't have the speed to make it either. And Reliable makes it to
The
2
second baseman,
as Mrs.
number
Beer is 2 for
21.
4 with the double and the single. Tries to hit Reliable in. The 2 outs. Jeez, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's gone. Mrs. Beer with a homer. Bringing in Reliable in herself to put 2 more runs on the board at 401 feet. It's her first home run of the season as she goes out and taps the final
first
batter
baseman,
of the
number
Beer
13.
Keggers in the top of the ninth, Sidewinder Kapowie,
Now
who's 3 for
pitching,
4, and Max Holloway is
number
done giving up the home runs.
24.
So Joanna, not champion, is now facing Sidewinder Kapowie. Kapowie, oh my goodness, somehow hits it to right. DC throws it to second. Kapowie with a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Mrs. Beer's
number
always
69.
carrying the team on her back. Here's, hey guys, switch hitter and catcher. Dirty Kurt follows Sidewinder Kapowie. Oh no, that's going off the wall. Oh no, it got caught at the wall by DC, the champ. 9-3. So NM was saying how the Beer Keggers are stumbling into this game, have now a commanding lead at the top of the ninth. Their job is to hold off the MMA for just 3 more outs.
The catcher.
Gaethje.
Number 26.
0 for 3. Facing Baseman. First pitch is a strike, a swing and a miss.
Strike.
That's also curveball number 2. Gaethje can't hang on to it.
That's inside.
That's a little bit on the inside.
Strike three.
A swing and a miss, just chucking at it.
Now
Gaethje
batting,
trying to get a piece of it.
the
Nothing.
center
Out number 1.
fielder,
Baseman with a
number
strikeout.
65.
Masvidal, who got a homer off of Chris Dirtbag, is now facing the Baseman.
Strike.
Just doesn't even try on that one. That one's too fast for him. That's strike number 1.
Strike.
Swinging, and not again. Coming close to it. Strike number 2. 1 out.
Strike three.
Strike 3 right down the middle with a curveball. Baseman, 2 strikeouts in a row.
Pitcher.
1 out
Number
remaining. The MMA
24.
Stars put everything they have on Joanna,
Number
not champion, and
29.
decide that's not the route they want to go. They're going to send in Misha Cupcake, former UFC champion in the women's 135 division.
No.
So 1-1 now with 2 outs. Misha unable to get a piece of that one.
No.
Baseman unable to get that one in the zone.
Strike.
That hits the corner. Strike. 2-2. 2 outs. Could be the final pitch of the game right here. Right down the middle. Baseman throws it. And Misha, I'm confused because the Beer Keggers won as Misha just tossed the bat to the dugout with a strikeout. Number 3 for out number 3. Beer Keggers win 2 in a row, this time against all the UFC fighters. And we're looking at the numbers now with a homer for Barbarian and 1 for Mrs. Beer. Of course, Masvidal and McGregor and Stylebender and nobody else. No, there's only one. Masvidal had the homer for the MMA Stars. There's Baggis and Baseman shared the pitching responsibilities today. Not a lot of hits were allowed. Mrs. Beer coming in at number 1. Dirt Baggis comes in at number 2 for pitching most of the game. Frogman Barbarian with his homer. He'll top out the top 3 of the game and for the Beer Keggers. All right, so we're going to go through the simulate real quick. Right now, it's the Pittsburgh versus the Red Sox, the White Sox versus the Dodgers. I didn't see who won the first one. The White Sox won the second one. Giants and the Reds. Cincinnati trailing behind, and Cincinnati lose. The Angels at the Cubs. Cubs have a demanding lead. Angels catch up thanks to Mike Trout. The Easy Lovers and the Politicians. Those politicians are lying their way to the top and beat Easy Lovers. STFU and the Twitchinators is close. It's close, but the Twitchinators beat the STFU. Now the Braves and the Lions are playing, and man, it doesn't even look like, the Detroit had no chance there. Pittsburgh versus San Diego. Is San Diego so far,
Nice.
and San Diego
That
wins
should help
that.
me
Now
get Barry out
Jackson,
of
the
jail
Ghost
again.
Stars, the Ghost Stars are still dead. MMA, who we just played, versus More Freedom. NM, you win by 1. Cincinnati and the Giants. Looks like New York's going to take that one. Now you got the Baltimore Orioles and the White Sox. Chicago loses that one. The Maple Syrups, Arco, who I lost to twice now, playing the Movie Stars. Movie Stars come out of nowhere and beat the Maple Syrups. The next game next week, well, there you go. Barry Bogans versus the Beer Keggers. So we're going to have to see how this one goes. But the redheaded kid's going to come in and he's going to try to play the Beer Keggers. Janice Chill, who took place of the former Sheila Mayhem. She's gonna start pitching against Driven Insanity, Barry's brother. So that should be a good one. That'll be next Wednesday. Let me see. We have G3 is online right now, so I want to thank you. Oh, Mike Check with a Tier 1 subscription, 17 months, man. Thank you so much. I didn't say hi to everybody in the beginning. I'm not sure why, but obviously MM first to redeem. We had Arco Creates. We had Fuller Than Now. Thank you so much for being here. Eric came in right after the good songs ended. And then Mike Check. Looks like we're missing Resemble. He's like he took Deviant's place as the number 1 Kapowie fan. But, it switches back and forth. Mike Check, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love when you guys come here, although I don't get a chance to really talk much because I'm having to talk. I know it's weird for me to be talking, but yeah, that's game number 2 in the books now. Game number 3 will be against the Bogans, and I don't think we're doing it Friday. There's always a chance I can do it on Friday. Check out the Twitter. As I mentioned today, I wasn't sure if I was going to do it because I'm all stuffed up. You can probably hear it, but if we're going to do something, I'll try to mention it before time. Otherwise, you'll see in Discord what's going down. And other than that, thank you so much, all you wonderful people, for being here. Check out my YouTube. And right now, let's go say hi to G3. She is playing something. Let's go see what she's playing. Thank you so much for being here. See you guys in the next one.